Point. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's been a little bit. It's been a couple days before I last went live. And that is because we just released a new correlation tool. Sorry, I'm also a little bit sick. I have a slight cold, so sorry for my nasally annoying voice. I know it's already annoying as it is, but it's going to get even more annoying. So I still will be providing you guys with the most profitable plays. If you guys have been living under a rock, you have not seen our announcement on our correlation tool. Real quickly, just going to go over it. We provide the slips for you. Again, I'm not going to go over the exact slips because this is a premium tool. We are feeding you the highest correlated, the best slips when entering them on Prizepicks, on any other fixed fantasy app. This goes for Underdog goes for prize picks. It goes for parlay play and jock market if we still have profitable slips, and we do. And then we just simply show the edge. Highest correlated combos are probably one of the best edges right now in the entire DFS industry. It caught a lot of fire yesterday because they say I am diminishing the edge. Well, newsflash here. There will always be an edge. It's just going to change. This is not a sustainable edge to have right now. They're going to get rid of some sort of correlation, whether they get rid of it altogether. It doesn't matter. It's going to be here for the entire industry for other sports. So this will always be an ever-evolving tool. You don't have to worry about that. This tool is going to be here for the long run, and we're going to find you the best correlated plays no matter what. If you guys started on August 18th with our correlated tool, we also track every single slip that we recommend here. You'd be up 24 units. So for a $100 bet, you'd be up $2,400. Anyway, if you guys want to sign up for that, again, we literally just feed you the slips. If you guys want to know more about profitable sports betting, this is the best way to do it for a casual sports bettor. If you don't understand what's going on, you don't need to. Just know that we're feeding you profitable long-term slips. And these are all 5 to 6 leg parlays. So be patient. As you can see, if you're patient, then you will pay off here with the correlation tool. Also noteworthy is I have not entered a single slip today. Like I promise you, with the exception of a couple correlated slips. Also, I see a really good play here on the top of the optimizer. So everything that you're getting here on this live stream is completely raw. Like I am going to be entering slips with you guys for the very first time today. Going to be scoping through the value and showing you guys where my mindset is at. So let's go ahead and start with prize picks. I do see value here, and then we will slowly transition usually to underdog. Jalen Wright and ETN under. As a Jags fan, don't like that, but I want ETN to have a good game, but I don't care. No bias involved, right? I'm gonna go where the market. Is he already removed? I think the combo prop just got removed, which isn't surprising because that's what happens with these profitable plays. Again, to further educate you guys, whenever Prize Picks finds any type of profitable play, they're also scanning the market. They have their version of the optimizer. That's how this works. Yeah, it got removed. It's fine. No big deal. No big deal. Just got removed off of Prize Picks. We'll switch down to the next one. Kevin Holland and Jack, don't know his name. Over total rounds, why this is very profitable. It looks really good. Slight plus money here on the over of 2.5, which means it's slightly favoring the under of 2.5 total rounds. Prize Picks also identifies their total rounds in terms of minutes, so they show it in minutes. So two total rounds would be 10 minutes, right? Because 5-minute rounds for MMA. So if we go over to the MMA tab, hopefully this hasn't been removed or changed yet. If we go to Holland, there's 10 minutes. We're hitting the over, right? The over, because the 2.5 number set to a near even line. So we're getting that slight edge here. All they have to do is make it to pass the second round, and we cash out, right? So that's the first play. Player aces. Ooh. Is that really a thing? I'm going to switch over to the middling tool here real quick. Ooh. Okay. Are these real? If these are actually real edges, I mean, that's fantastic. So let's take a look here at this tennis play first. It looks like this one just got bumped as well to 2. I would be okay with taking the under here. It's the same person. Wow, they're changing all over the place, man. All these edges. So that one just got removed. So let's hold off there. I might just put together a slip and stop explaining myself as I go down these picks, and I'll explain after. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's focus on just getting the slips in. Sorry, I don't want to play any soccer plays here, so I'm gonna get rid of those too. What? EPO. There we go. There we go. Sabrina, Ionescu. Let's switch over to Hot Streak to make sure that's not a promo, because I don't like to be fooled here. Sometimes their promos show in our optimizer. It's not fake value. It's just only $10 that you can enter on these things, right? So let's make sure Ionescu is not a promo, and they are not running a promo, so this is a good play. Ionescu over 3 points made, not attempted, made. So that's huge. That 0.5 mark is gonna move the needle a lot here. We also have Danielle Hunter. Is that actually his name? Okay. Danielle Hunter under 4. Set the 3.5 across the book. So we'll go ahead and switch there, get a little bit of NFL action. It is. That's tonight. Danielle Hunter. Okay. I don't know. I don't pay attention to defense that much. Switch back to the middling tool here. I have a feeling we'll find some plays. I also want to get rid of MLB. We usually don't find that much value for MLB on the middling tool. So, Brile, over 12 for Dota. We're all over the place this morning. That's fine. That's fun, right? We get to sweat a lot of different sports. If you're going to call Dota a sport. Brile, over 12. What they like to do here is correlate, too. So let's look for a TSM play, because you can correlate to two players from the same team, I believe, on Dota. Let's double check. TSM. Come on, pop up. Fine. I'll look for it manually. I don't care. No, it doesn't look like there's any positive correlation. That's fine. Just take the edge. And we'll go ahead and take the under of this player aces. We really are going all over the place. And I don't care. That's fine. It's POT, not POP. Under 3 player aces. Go ahead and get that one in. I'll give you guys a second to go ahead and get the slip in. I'm going to be entering it with you guys over here on Prizepicks, making sure you guys are still in the chat. There are 114 of you. Awesome. I remember one time I was doing this, and like my connection went out, and I was talking to nobody for like 20 minutes. So I don't like to look at the chat while I'm streaming because I get distracted very easily, and I'm not a good multitasker. So I engage at the end. That's when I engage with you guys. I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm literally just trying to give you guys the most profitable slips. That's just how I work. I know it's annoying. TJ hates it. Everybody hates it. That knows me. My wife hates me. You guys probably as well. So let me explain here after I get the slip in. There we go. Got it in. You guys should have no problem getting this slip in. Middling. So again, this is only one price point. What I would then turn around and do, and I'm going to go ahead and do this to show you guys, is switch over to underdog. Middle this, hit the over of 2. Hopefully this lands on 2 or 3. You're only pushing on one app. You're winning on both. That's a huge margin, right? You're landing on 2 different projections, completely different projections, 2 and 3, and you're still winning on both apps, right? You're winning on one. You're pushing on the other. You're not losing money. So overall, it's a win. You're breaking even, right? That's a huge edge. Not enough people talk about the push potential here. Wow, I haven't used the underdog browser since 2 days ago. That's funny. Also, this promo. I haven't looked into this. Does anybody know what that promo is? I saw it yesterday. Yeah, I'm hit the over here. Let's switch real quick to try to get in some plays on underdog. The middling tool is just gold when it comes to the underdog edge. There's so many plays. I hope these are right. These haven't been removed. I might have to jump into some soccer action. I usually have been using the correlation tools, which is why I'm skipping over these. Anyway. Ooh, that's a good plan. Boom. Ooh. Oh, that's on Fliff. Okay. All right, let's look for some plays. I'm getting rid of MLB again. Vandersloot. Nope, not a good play there. Took that one. Play receptions. Nope. Nope. Skulls we can take. Skulls we can take. And we can actually turn around and take the middle on Prizepicks again. Just switching back and forth between underdog. Don't hate that. And then Dexter, not really a good play here. Let's switch over to the optimizer to find the last play. And there's not really that much value here on underdog. Try to find one more leg. Has to be higher than 55% for this to be long-term profitable in a 3-man non-insured slip on underdog. Minus 122 implied odds is what you're getting on each individual leg. I haven't taken Jalen Hurts under rushing touchdowns. It's going to tick off a lot of you, but I will go ahead and throw that in. That is the exact slip I am playing. Let's go ahead and get this entered. We're hitting the over of the... Sorry. I'll show you guys the slip. Hopefully it doesn't get removed during the process here. Under rushing touchdowns, and then over skulls, headshots, 20.5, because 22.5 is on Prizepicks. All right. I got that in. And I think there's a huge edge here with this top tennis play. The difference between 2 and 3 aces is quite incredible. It really is. I can't see. Okay, you guys are going wild. Okay, so again, the difference between 2 and 3 aces is a huge edge. Think of them like, man, I always try to compare the sports where you guys get. Think of this as like passing touchdowns, right? Imagine Patrick Mahomes. This is a great example. On the fly, guys. Imagine Patrick Mahomes had his passing touchdown set to 2 on one app, on Underdog, and then 3 on Prizepicks. I mean, middle of those. Like, he's going to land there 2 or 3, right? Usually. And then, again, you're not losing on either app. You're going to push on one. You're going to hit in the other one. So, like, you know, he could go out and throw for 4. And, you know, you could lose on one app. But the whole point is to middle these, right? Push potential really is an underrated part of the game, in my opinion. So, anyway, that's where I would compare it. Let's go ahead straight here over the Justin Jefferson and Devonta Smith. These combo props usually get removed pretty quickly. So let's try to do that. This is showing a 57.89% chance. Man, they're just going all over the place with these combo props. Over 156. Did it just get bumped? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, that's an over. Gotta love overs, right? Let's look for more NFL plays. Let's see if we can correlate some. And I'll show you guys a little bit of correlation. Trust me here. Yeah, let's take the under again. Let's double dip here with Hunter because that's positively correlated, I think. They're throwing the ball a lot. Yes, that's right. Over, under. That's not right. No, that's not right. That's negatively correlated. I have a cold, guys. Bear with me. TJ Hawkinson's it's not positively correlated as well. Quincy Williams over. Over. Player kicking points under. That's not positively correlated. Maddox over. Wow, a lot of tackling props. I'm just getting so many notifications right now. Are these all from the same game? I'm sorry. No, these aren't. These aren't from the same game. So Quincy Williams is not negatively or positively correlated, and then Maddox is positively correlated with that Justin Jefferson, Devonta Smith stack. And then I'll go ahead and end there for NFL. It looks like we're running a dry of value. So we have Justin Jefferson, Devonta Smith combo. Let's go ahead and just show the screen where I'm going here. Devonta Smith just got bumped 1 yard. That's it. That shouldn't move the needle too much. We'll have to update. Yeah, so go ahead and scratch that. Go ahead and scratch that slip. If it got bumped, I want to be sure. Let's go with this combo prop. Over. I like to use the middling tool for CSGO. It paints a better picture of what I'm looking at here, so that's why I'm skipping over them. Is this ETN play back up? Dude, what is happening with this Travis Etienne play? It's an NCAA play, and I was misreading. I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. That's pretty embarrassing. Under. We'll go ahead and go under there. We'll go under TJ Hawkinson. It's going to be another one of those streams. Under. Quincy Williams over. Bo Nix over. That's the slip. That's the slip. 284. Oh, rushing and receiving. Or rushing and passing. 7-yard difference. Sure, we'll take it. That's the slip. Go ahead and get it in. I'll give you guys some time. You have more than enough time to get this in. These things should be getting bumped here any second. If I can get it off, you guys can get it off. The one thing I don't like about Prizepicks is the switching between so many different tabs. Like, I wish they just had an over, like a broad view of search. I think Hotstreak does that. Actually, I think all the apps do. I know that Underdog does that as well. Parlay Play too. So yeah, all of them besides Prizepicks. Like, why aren't they? They're usually the first one to the game, right? Like, why aren't they doing that? I'm sure they've gotten that feedback too. Over, under, over. So 2 unders, 3 overs. Got it. Scroll up. Matt, Blake Bortles jersey in the background. Yes, it is. Sorry, guys. That was not Etienne from the Jags. I'm sorry. And we missed out on the 120 value because of it. So, you know what? If that person lands, or if those two players, if they land on 119 or 120, just know that I owe you each $1 million. $1 million. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. But yeah, I mean, it still looks good on the under. So, heavy juice. FanDuel, extremely heavy juice. And then, you know, I think they're the driving force here. Usually FanDuel, they have a lot more player props in general for college football. I'm not going to say they're sharper, but just the fact that they have so many different player markets, it's a really good data point to use. All right, Harrison Smith over tackles plus assists. Let's refresh the board one last time here to make sure we're not missing out on any elite value. I believe we can switch over to the... Oh, here's one. Mitch Keller and Josiah Gray. That's a name I haven't heard in a bit. I mean, it's barely right below that mark. And then another tackle prop over for Harrison Smith. Just some more NFL action here. Harrison Smith over. One last refresh, and then we'll switch to the middling tool. There might not be any more value in general, guys. Might not be able to make a slip here, but we'll try. We shall try. What is Hot Streak doing with that? Yo. We'll play that game. If you guys were here for the last live stream, we played a game where we literally shifted the lines like real time with hot streak, we can play that here. You know what? Let's do that now. Let's switch real quick to, since we have two really good plays here, Ionis skew. As long as it's on a promo. 1.7 on the under here. And then Addison. Jordan Addison. Under receptions 1.6. The payout kind of sucks, but these are really good edges. So 2.7x, I would take this until Addison moves down to 3.5. So 2.7 multiplier, $100 in the 273. I won't place it for you guys to take this. It's already moving down. 2.71. Again, I would take this until Addison moves down to 3.5. I don't think they do even props on hot streak. 2.69. You guys are taking it. Good job. Ionescu as well. I feel like she should move down as well. 2.67. Anyway. I would keep taking that. 2.59. Maybe I would hold off now. Again, that's a full discrepancy here. Like, these are huge edges to take advantage of. But anyway, let's backtrack here and let's switch back to Prizepicks. Nothing. I'll get rid of MLB. Jefferson. I think TJ took this one, right? Did we just take this one? Did we take this one? All right, so the slip's going to look like this so far. Gray over 9. I hate switching between all the tabs. I really do. Over. Joda for CSGO. So annoying. Under. Vandersloot, no. That's not a good play. Addison, no. Who's doing that? Dude. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hot streak is off here with... wow, that's a really big discrepancy here for hot streak. I would take the under there. We might have to switch over to hot streak here in a second. Oh, Skulls. We didn't middle this guy, did we? Yet. Skulls, under, headshots. And then... Fnatic, no. Brianna Stewart, we could do... Dude, hot streak's off again. Yeah, we could do Brianna Stewart. Let's do Brianna Stewart over 36.5 PRA. Let's do that. That's the slip. I'll let you guys get that in. That's 3 slips so far. And then Harrison Smith got bumped. So that's a fail. Yeah, there's a lot of soccer props right now, guys, in general. So we can throw in this. Do you want to throw in the soccer play? Let's throw in the soccer play. Lucas with the over 1.5. That's a huge middling opportunity. Let's get rid of Harrison Smith. I'm sorry. I know I was slow. Let's... Did that person get removed as well? That person didn't. Mafi over 1.5. That's the slip. I'll go ahead and get it in with you guys. That's what she said. Man, my throat's really starting to hurt. Hopefully you guys aren't sick like me. I do have a little bit of a fog brain too, so bear with me here. Got that off as well. Man. Do underdog. All right, let's switch back to the screen here. I usually, for soccer, like you can middle these, but a lot of these guys have positive, negative correlation, so I usually run to the correlation tool for soccer. The edge is there, correlating. Obviously, no need to really middle these unless you only have access to that and there's no correlation whatsoever. You can even take it a step further and positively correlate these guys. But what I do is I just simply switch over to the correlation tool for soccer plays. All right, let's switch over to underdog. Last time we checked, there was little to be taken advantage of here on the optimizer. The difference between the middling tool and the optimizer is that the optimizer compares the entire market, all the sportsbooks consensus data, while the middling tool just focuses on the DFS apps because there's a huge edge. Oh, did they remove underplayer rushing touchdown? No, you guys took it on Fliff. So Fliff is moving their lines down. It's still a huge edge. I wouldn't worry about that. No, there's no other place here on the optimizer for underdog. Let's look for some middling action here. That's such a good play, and boom. I don't know what they're doing. You know, this is the same player that I saw like a couple weeks ago. Nathan Carter was like, dude, he opened at like, I want to say like 59, and I saw his projection like around 80 at some sites, and he ended up like finishing around 65. But it was like crazy for a running back to see like a 30-yard difference in such a small amount of time. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who Nathan Carter is, but for whatever reason, these sites can't figure him out. True wild card for sure. The guy either sucks or he's one of the best running backs in college football. Nathan Carter, if you guys are a Michigan State fan, let me know if he sucks or if he's actually good. Or if I should be making the lines behind Nathan Carter, because somebody can't do it over there on all these apps. Getting rid of MLB real quick. There's nothing, guys. I'm not going to force anything. You guys know how it is. If there's no value, I'm not going to play. If there's a ton of value, I'm playing all of it. But right now, there's not really too much value. We took, I think, Masuda we haven't taken, but like the rest of these plays. So the reason why I'm skipping over these plays in the middling tool is because 8.5, 8.5, and then 7.5, the app to be taking that on would be Hot Streak. Hot Streak might actually have a lot of plays. We'll switch over there in a little bit. Sykes here set to 4.5, 4.5, and then 5. So, like, again, the app to target that specific player prop on is going to be on Prizepicks. So, you guys get what I'm saying here, right? Masuda is really the only play here. And then after that, we're really forcing, because for this underdog slip, for a three-man slip to be optimal, if we switch to the plus EV plays tab and we click this button, it should sort by anything above 54.95% fair odds, and that's the true odds to hit. It only shows me the profitable plays here, and there's not really too much here. So let's switch over to the parlay play. Parlay play always has value, has been a community favorite for a very long time, like far before this season for NFL, but there's so much value usually on parlay play. Let's switch over to the optimizer here. On parlay play, correlation has been nerfed somewhat for parlay play before we even released them on the correlation tool. But, okay, yeah, we need to get to it. I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to start entering. So, follow along. If you haven't signed up for parlay play, use code DGF for 100% match up to $100. Are they combining props over two different games? Has that always been a thing? Like, Jefferson and Ridley are not playing in the same game. And neither is this Jamar Chase is in a different game. That's wild. Have they always been doing that? That's wild. It's really cool. Split out 2 different games, same prop. It's like an Inception or something. All right, let me cook, guys, real quick. Who did the Titans play? Chargers. Get that slip in. Get that slip in I just cooked. All right, so we got positive correlation. You guys don't leave when I don't talk. That's amazing. Okay, go ahead and get the slip in here. Positive correlation with Justin Jefferson, Devontae Smith under receiving yards, and then under receptions for A.J. Brown. Hopefully a lot of running here, okay? Going with that game script here. Positively correlating those 2 plays. Just making sure this hasn't gotten bumped yet. And I couldn't find another play that correlate with Derrick Henry. I don't think they're releasing lines for that game. I think there's not too many to choose from here. And the last 2, obviously still good plays for baseball. Got it. Wow. The one thing I don't like about parlay play is just that it takes so long because it's always 6. I mean, I'm complaining about entering profitable plays, but like it takes so long and some of these plays get bumped immediately. I'm surprised that this play hasn't gotten bumped yet. Jefferson, Devonta Smith. Usually combo props get... Ooh. Naturally, there's a positively correlated play with the combo I just played. Negative correlation here, which is why I'm not playing it. casuals are going to hate this one. Don't worry, I see the positive correlation on the next play. Don't worry, I've already seen it. One more. Can we find another one from this game? Who doesn't like overstacks, right? Not really. All right, that's a slip. Go ahead and get that in. Again, I'm trying to just show you guys exactly my process here, and I will explain after I get in the slip why these are profitable plays. I also don't feel very good, so maybe that's the reason why I'm not talking so much. That's my excuse. Only positive correlation is going to come from that combo stack and then Addison over receptions there at the very top. Again, if you have not used code DGF, be sure to use code DGF for 100% matchups your first $100 on Parlay Play. Sorry, this is an over. Over, right? Sorry. Everything's an over except for that combo between Lindor and Carroll. Got it. All right. How was that negative correlation? How was that negative correlation? You're scaring me. All right, so we got some questions. What I'm going to do, Flip has a lot of value. I'll go ahead and leave Flip up then. And I will answer some questions for you guys to scope out the board. That's fun. That's a fun prop to take right there. When the correlation tool suggests uninsured plays for UD and Parlay Play, are you doing them uninsured or do you insure them? So uninsured is providing more ROI. The chances that you're going to sweep through correlation increases, therefore increases your ROI by doing uninsured. So again, you have to play the like, hey, I'm going to sweep the slip or not game, and it's going to require a ton of patience. And yeah, it's just playing the long-term game, guys. But yeah, I recommend only playing insured on Prizepicks, and that's only because that's the only type of slip you can play for 5- and 6-man slips. But for a correlation on the other sites, as long as they offer it, non-insured slips are your best bang for your buck when it comes to the correlation perspective. Penny PP. I think you're trying to say something on Prizepicks, right? Let's switch over real quick. No idea what you're talking about. Is there something on the Parlay Play optimizer? No. Don't know what you're talking about, man. All right, let's scroll up. No, just started with NFL Chargers. Good value on Flip. Yep, I pulled up the Flip. For middling, do you do a slip on both sides? I try my best to. There's a strategy. So usually I check the underdog middling tool because they always have the best discrepancies, especially when comparing the hot streak or prize picks. Enter your slips first on underdog or hot streak because they're extremely sensitive to the discrepancies. And then switch over and try to middle them on prize picks. The reason because underdog usually gets rid of the projections immediately or bumps them immediately. Very, very sensitive, which is why I start there. But other than that, yeah, I try the middle between the two. Of course, if it makes sense. College, Matt. You guys are yelling at me to switch. Matt's drunk on EV. Blood is clueless. Oh my gosh, everybody's roasting me. Are the DGF plus EV email notifications super late because I got 3 emails and all 3 props are now off UD? I mean, as soon as it hits the optimizer, we send out the notification. I'm telling you that the apps are just more sensitive, and especially for UD. So it happens nearly every single time I get the email. I mean, there's also something that we can't really help, like the latency between sending the email and then getting the email and then going onto the app, of course, and then selecting it. Like there's some user time that's required to do that, right? Like there's only so much we can do. But yeah, I'm sorry that's the experience. We're trying our best. Like we send it immediately as soon as it hits the board and it shows whatever your threshold is. We send it. Like we don't hold back. That's the first time I've seen that though. Usually I get them pretty quickly. Over the past couple of days, I haven't been really monitoring as much, but rush yards, I just switched. Is that on Prizepicks? What are you talking about? Rashad Penny. His rushing yards are in shambles. 29.5. Don't know what he's doing. Clearly not getting involved, right? Is it parlay play? What are you saying to me? Madison. Do you know what? You're taking me off. He's not even on parlay play, so you're taking me off now. Is he on the middling tool? Is that what you're referring to? I swear, if he's on the middling tool, I'm ending this stream. You're really ticking me off now, Madison. Getting off. Now I have to go to a meeting at 12. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. That was fun. Correlate when you can. Find discrepancies on the middling tool. If you haven't signed up for code, or if you haven't signed up for our free trials yet for our fantasy bundle, use code STREAM. Gets you 25% off an annual subscription. So if you guys like what you see, if you guys want to take advantage of everything, I'll be taking advantage of plays all day long. I'll be tweeting them out as much as I can. Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. With all that being said, let's cash. I'll see you on Twitter. I'll see you on Twitter.